see you both again. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How are you?
I'm doing well. This is so exciting. Avantika, I wanted to start with you. I mean, this is a character that we have seen on screen and on stage before in the past. So what is that mindset, knowing that we have seen Karen before and now we're going to see another kind of version of that? I'm curious about that.
I think Amanda's iconic. Like, the woman who played Karen on Broadway, like, you know, everyone who's just like interpreted this character really and truly is like, they all are amazing. And there's been so many, and I think I tried my best. You know, I really did try my best, and I kind of was very grateful that Tina Fey, who was brilliant and was on set with us every day, was there to guide everyone, and she gave us like brilliant, new, amazing, fun material that I could kind of like establish as my own also for the first time. But you know, I'm excited, and I think like this is also a little bit different of a take on sexy than what you see in the Broadway show, which I think is also really, really fun. But I think, you know, Karen Shetty stands as her own character, but she possesses, you know, all the things that you love about her previous, her ancestors.
Yeah, and you did such an amazing job, Avantika, with this character. It was so great to see. And thank you for answering that question, and none for Gretchen Wieners. Bye. No, I'm just kidding.
No. That was good.
Bebe, it's interesting because we've chatted before about your music, we've chatted about your acting. Worlds are colliding, essentially. You know, you're performing music, and I know, you and music have gone a long way in the past. What was that kind of mindset? Did it feel like there was a good balance of both? Did it feel like the music was something you focused on more than the acting component of it? I'm curious about that with Mean Girls.
You know, I mean, firstly, outside of my love of just music, I grew up doing musical theater, so I think musicals are just something I love, and I definitely, my whole life, I mean, I've always wanted to do a musical film. So I was thrilled that not only could I do like musical theater, I also just got to kind of bring my love for music in general to film. So it was kind of the perfect crossover for me. I mean, I love Gretchen's song, What's Wrong With Me, from the musical. It was one of my favorites. I think it's just so raw. It's so emotional. I think it's delicate and just really honest and lovely. And when I'm writing music, I try and pursue that. I think, you know, if What's Wrong With Me lives in like that little gray corner over there, I definitely try and chase after that in my own personal music. So it also felt like a really nice personal connection, I think, to Gretchen. I think if I were her, I would probably write a song sort of within that same vein, you know? So it was a way for me to really get into her head and relate to her because, you know, I didn't have a traditional high school experience. I really kind of, you know, at first, I think, had a hard time kind of really imagining what these girls' lives would have been like in high school. Yeah. So I think having that musical component like was really such a helpful tool. Yeah. It made me understand her so much more. And it's just such a beautiful song. You know, I mean, Jeff is so talented.
So talented.
Absolutely. No, so the songs are amazing. I love, you know, reimagination, of course, but all of the lines that we love from the original film are in there, and there's so many. And I'm sure the cast was quoting them all the time. But I'm happy, so happy for both of you. January 12th, Mean Girls in theaters. So great chatting with you both, and Happy New Year again.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.